This is Aaron Rice with Maryland Luxury Group, and I'm here with Matthew Rayman, Academy Mortgage, and he's been kind enough to spend a little bit of time and answer some questions about questions that buyers typically have on a day-to-day basis. And hopefully you've gotten a chance to check out some of the other videos with Matthew. But I got another question for you, Matt. How do you calculate how much I can qualify for? I'm looking at a home. It's $200,000. What are the inner workings that go on with calculating how much I can actually qualify for?
Okay, yeah, we take your monthly income, so your gross monthly income,
Not my net.
not the net, the gross. So and also, so if you're a W-2 employee or an employee, we take the gross income per month. There's different ways to calculate it based on how you get paid. If it's biweekly or twice a month, if it's commission based, we have different ways to come up with that income calculation. Social Security, pension income, child support income, all this stuff can be used. So we calculate that, come up with a monthly amount that you make, and then we take your liabilities, what shows up on the credit report. Once again, the student loans, credit cards, car payment, housing payment. Then we calculate it and we divide it and come up with the debt ratio that can't exceed, with a conventional loan, that can't exceed 45% in most cases.
45%.
45%.
Okay.
And FHA can go a little bit higher. Those ratios can actually exceed 50% with compensating factors. So if you have, and I'm working with a scenario right now with a customer who's working on a new house, and we're going to get him in the house in a few months, and his ratios are over 50%. The reason why we'll approve it with his income is because his wife has a job, and he works a second job. We're not using his wife's income. We're not using the second job's income. But just the fact that those things are there will let the big picture, it will allow us to approve the loan with just his income.
So there's more financial stability.
Correct.
The household.
There's more stuff going on. So, and everybody's situation is different. We just look at the big picture on everything to determine, whether or not this person's creditworthy or not. So with FHA, you can go a little bit higher with that debt to income ratio. Again, conventional financing typically won't exceed 45%.
Okay, awesome. So how exactly do I get pre-approved for a mortgage? I think I'm liking what you're saying. I want to take the next step. How do I get pre-approved for a mortgage?
Well, you call me, 443-756-4126, or you go on my site, my website, which you can access through Aaron.
Yep, the website is buyerhomework.com, and you can go straight there to apply online, or you can give Matt a call directly.
Correct.
Is that right?
That's
and how
correct.
long does the pre-approval process take? Does it take like a week, 2 weeks? How long?
No, not at all. I mean, it can take one day. It depends on how.
Fast.
Correct. It just depends on how much you have going on with your your tax returns. If you have rental income or a business Schedule C income, stuff like that. We just got to make sure everything looks good and see everything on paper. Down payment money, reserves money. W-2s, if it's commission income, it might take a little while because I might have to do a full verification of employment with your employer. But the faster you get the stuff to me, the faster I can get the pre-approval out. It can happen in a day. It can happen in 3 or 4 days.
And if I'm a little credit challenged and my credit scores are below 600, will you work with me or just kind of?
I will absolutely work with you. I can't provide a pre-approval letter for you.
Okay.
We can't
just show me what I need to do in order.
We can't assume, right? I will help you get your credit score up.
Awesome.
Yeah.
So if it takes a year, you'll still work with me?
Absolutely.
As long as I'm committed to the process.
Absolutely.
Awesome. All right. This is Aaron Rice, again with Maryland Luxury Group. Hopefully you're loving this video. Matt's doing a great job explaining the mortgage process. And come back, check out our next video.